Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? Hope you all are very good at your home. Students, in today's session we are going to learn about how to make a woolen fabric. In last session we learned about how to make silk fabric. Now today we see the stages involved in the preparation of woolen fabric. Preparation of woolen fabric. Let us see. We see different types of woolen cloths like sweaters, mufflers, hats, long coats, table covers, etc. These wool can be obtained from animals like sheep, goat, yak, llama, camel, alpaca, etc. Now we see what is fur or fleece. The hair of all the animals is called as a fleece or fur. This fur or fleece is mainly a protein. Good quality wool is obtained from merino sheep. They are specially reared. The fleece is 3 to 5 inches long and very fine and most valuable. A merino sheep may yield about 5 to 18 kg of wool per day. Where do we find sheep or goat that give us wool? We find this from Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttaranchal, Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan, and Gujarat. Now we see the first process, that is shearing. What do you mean by shearing? Removing fleece from sheep using razors is called shearing. Why shearing is done only in spring season? Why not we do this shearing in summer and winter seasons? Because spring is the season of the year that comes in between winter and summer. When the wool is removed from the body of the sheep, the animal cannot bear the severe winter and the hot summer. So shearing is not done in these seasons, but it is done only in spring, that is a pleasant season. Now we see about another stage, that is scoring. After shearing, the sheared skin with hair is dipped in very big water tanks and stirred with a spade. Often it may be washed under a stream of water as well. This water contains some chemicals to remove grease, dirt, and dust. This process is known as washing or scoring. Next is sorting. What do you mean by sorting? After washing and drying, wool classing or sorting is done. The wool is sorted into the following categories like soft wool, coarse wool, broken fibers, long fibers, unwanted materials like twigs or bits of leaves, etc. This process of separation is called as sorting or wool classing. Next is bleaching. What do you mean by this bleaching? A process of cleaning the fibers before drying with colors is known as bleaching. So after bleaching, next is dyeing. What do you mean by dyeing? Dipping of these woolen fibers in the colors is known as dyeing. Next process is combing or cording the wool. What do you mean by combing or cording the wool? Let's see. Combing. The bleached and dyed fibers of wool are combed now. Wool is pulled through many teeth of the combing machine. The process is known as cording or combing the wool. Next is spinning. And spinning we have another two processes. Now we see what is spinning. After combing the wool, a machine rolls and pulls the wool fiber out into a thick rope. Then another pulls and twists it into a long thread. This is the process of spinning of wool. And spinning, two processes, that is rolling and twisting, are involved. Next we see what is weaving or knitting. Weaving. Knitting is otherwise known as weaving. We get yarn which may be dyed before weaving. The knitting woolen fabrics by using needles. Wool can be knit easily because it has a natural bend or crimp on it. By making knots with loops and rings of long threads of yarn, woolen fabrics are knitted. In addition to handmade process of knitting, hand looms and power looms are also used, which woolen yarn is woven to fabric. Woolen threads are stretched from the top of a loom to the bottom. These are called as warp threads. The threads that go side to side are weft threads. A shuttle like a big needle takes the weft threads over and under warp threads. One more important part of the loom is the harness. The harness lifts every warp thread so that the weft threads go over and enter the next. All types of yarn, whether cotton or silk or wool, are woven in the same manner. It is very surprising to see how fast knitting will be carried out. After this, we will have a very good looking woolen fabric. Now you are seeing here a girl wearing a woolen fabric. Now let's see what is the difference between silk fabric and cotton fabric. Silk is mainly protein, whereas cotton is a carbohydrate called cellulose. What do you know about this wool? Wool is a very poor conductor of heat. Trapped in between the woolen fibers and our body prevents the flow of heat from our body to our surroundings. So we feel hot and are protected from cold. Woolen cloth also helps to douse fire. That means to rid of fire, we can use this woolen fabric. This is a story of wool and woolen fabric. So children, now we have finished our chapter 3, that is animal fiber. So in our next live class we will again discuss about this preparation of woolen fabric. Up to this, you go through your textbook twice or thrice to better understand in the live class. Okay children, up to that, study well, be well. Allah Hafiz.